It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Derek Jeter, the next to hit.
Runner.
There goes Jackie. That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a...
Runner goes again. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one away. And here comes Bellinger. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. First pitch misses. There goes Jackie. Swing and a miss.
1-1
and safe. It's a stolen base. Robinson, the runner at second with one away. Way out front for strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now a check swing, but he held up. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there.
1-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. New inning getting started. And now here is Mike Trout. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That one in there to Mike Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
He steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's down. A base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Brian Reynolds here. Now one missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 and 2.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Fought off foul. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Garrett on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball.
That to right. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Lou Gehrig. And that's outside.
That's outside.
Gehrig,
Ball.
26 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
And that really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
1-2's the count.
1-2 now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that. 1 out, bases empty.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman makes the grab for the second out. And next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two out, space is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Top half of the third inning. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins.
Pearson back to work. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Garrett makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And now Cal Raleigh.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, space is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Yeah.
No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball.
The runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball still 0-2. This one popped up. Rengifo. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. That one hit to right. Trout is there. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. On its way to the corner. Happ on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. So the batting order turns over. And now the first baseman, Jackie Robinson. And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Two outs. That one ripped. Reynolds hauls it in to end the inning. On to the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Brian Roberts.
That misses, and that's ball one.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. A single his first time.
Freeman.
That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Brian Reynolds. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
In the air to left down the line. Makes the catch up against the wall. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The center fielder, number 35. Cody.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1. That's down and in. Jeter gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses. And that's ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one is absolutely belted. Reynolds on the run. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run's in. Save! And they take a 2-run lead. Next to hit, Chipper Jones. Swung on, popped up left side. Rollins makes the grab, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Gehrig in the box now. No balls and a strike. High fly ball, shallow right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Roberts tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, this group of hitters do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Santander, 1 for 2. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Robinson whips it to first. Got him. Jimmy Rollins will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one is back. And that ball is gone. And this game is tied. It's 2-2. So it's all. All tied up thanks to the home run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Just missed.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Happ brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Roman Anthony. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Anthony measures 6 feet 2 inches. Only 20 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2022. Finds his way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The catcher, number 33.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Trout moving under this one. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ, flied to right his first time. Line, and that's a base hit. Reynolds hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
First baseman,
and here's the first baseman, Jackie Robinson. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
That's an live.
And now Derek Jeter. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one at triple digits. On the ground right side. And he's out on the tag. And top six. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Pearson back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Good job to fight that one off. Hammered on the line, base hit. Happ on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
All over that one right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
0-1.
No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Happ comes around and he scores. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead. Here is Freddie Freeman. Base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score. 4-2 now.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Randy Rodriguez gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin.
And that's a base hit. Happ fires it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Roberts at third. Freeman on second. Reynolds on at first with nobody out.
Up.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. And now, Anthony Santander. Golden opportunity right here. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Freeman headed for the plate. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Big RBI for him right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Little chopper rolls foul. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Steps on the plate for the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Check swing. He held up, and that is ball 1. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3. And here is Chipper Jones. And a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball down the line. Trout makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the right fielder, Lou Gehrig.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Luis Rengifo digs in now. On the ground to the left. Foul. And that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Throw on to Freeman, and that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Ian Happ. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That misses. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Happ lays
got
off.
A full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one popped to short. Jeter. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
In the air, left field. Happ settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And ball
That's
1.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. Roberts fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
The left fielder, number 8.
One gone runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Grounded to third, could be two. There's one.
Got it.
On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Ready to begin the eighth, and now the first baseman, Freddie. The pitch.
Now pitching.
Freeman hits it in the air.
Chapman.
Long run, nice grab. One down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Reynolds.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Happ right there to make the grab. And there are two outs. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
Going to count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One ball,
try to
two
go again
strikes.
with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one down the line, and foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And they add a run. It's 6-3. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great. And we're back. Bottom of the eighth. And here's the first baseman, Jackie Robinson. Bunting for a hit. Has to barehand it, but no chance. That's an infield single. So up next, Derek Jeter. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Happ settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up.
Line drive, base hit. Robinson rounds second, heads for third. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fought off foul. Makes the grab out. Number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Lou Gehrig.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
In the air to left center. Reynolds sizes this one up. He's got it, and that will end the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the Goose Gossage. Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ground ball up the middle. Rengifo whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Gossage,
no ball, 1 strike.
A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. He swings and fouls one off.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens because
that ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Luis Rengifo. Trinan back to work. In the air, center field. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. 1 away. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting, the
Roman
designated
Anthony
hitter,
getting
Roman
ready to hit.
Anthony.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Rollins pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And first offering is fouled off. This could end it.
he's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit to right, and that should do it.